board.
Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. I'm on the V14 because it's like so fun. Got some pep today. I put some power assist into the mix. I've turned that up to about 80%, I think, acceleration assist. And I've also got some brake assist just to pull up when you get that sprint on. I'm just out to get familiar with my new whip. So I think I said in one of the comments, it's a bit more of a wild horse than the LYNX, I feel. Just I need to tame it a little bit. I think because of the size of the tyre, you know, the smaller size diameter, everything's just a little bit more precision. So dialing it in takes just a little bit more precision. So I've only got an hour today. Only an hour. I've promised myself that. I'm just going to quickly get over here to a little dirt track that might be dry enough to just have a little squirt in the dirt. So come with me if you've got a couple of minutes to squirt in the dirt. Thanks for coming along to another video. I am torn. I looked at the LYNX and I thought, gee, I want to go out on that too, but I need to get fit and I need to get this into the bouncy rough stuff and see how the torque goes. And we're off. So yeah, come with me today. We'll just have a little zip over here for an hour or so and try to make a bit of a video. We'll make a quick flick. It's feeling really good. I've got my pads in place. This is the Grizzler Flow pad. One thing I've noticed, it takes me a little bit of time. This is the compact setup and I'm used to the Grizzler Large, which just has that slightly larger toe pad. So, you know, I find my toes just wanting just a little bit more grab. So I might customize that and put the good thing with the flow pads is you can actually unscrew and switch out the parts to be able to replace the larger and smaller sizes. So you can mix up a compact and a large pad to just suit where you want the extra paddage and make your ride how you want. And then, you know, you can angle that pad down just to lock into your toe there. I think I've been really privileged with 22 inches in my life. You know, this far gets me out of so many situations. You know, this little wheel, I'm just hitting knobs and flicking around. It's fun. It's a great workout for my hips. I guess the tyre's not as knobby as the V13. So, and I'm learning how to shift my weight on this little tiny platform compared to that massive thing. And when it hits the loose gravel, it slides. It's pretty exciting. And then you try to grab it. Coming down a few of those trails, we've still got pretty soft ground and just sliding on the clay. And yeah, bringing me unstuck. But the trails, I guess, they're starting to come alive a bit more. So yeah, cool. It's feeling really good. I need to probably stiffen up that suspension just a little bit because I might just see if I can find a drop or something. Oh gee, it's a good workout there. So humid. So humid at the moment. But suspension's really eating this stuff. Great. I don't know the track, so I'm just coming around the corner and it's, you know, whatever I come across, it's eating it up. So good. Good job. It feels really nice doing it too. We'll just come down. This is pretty steep and really clayey, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, fun. Good workout for this time of day. The torque's fine, there's no dipping. Yeah, cool. It's just a little narrow track and there's a lot of roots and little sharp ones in the track, so I'm just trying to watch my feet. Got to get your line right through here or you come into the log. Fun. Still getting the confidence with the wheel though. Not so much confidence, it's just my skills with the wheel. I'm only just starting to feel it. Starting to dial things in, jumped between a couple of wheels and back on this. What I've realised is it just takes a little bit more precision, a little bit more skill. You know, maybe I think it's just skill. But you know, you might be used to a 16-inch wheel and I might not be. So I've got this big beefy Australian body and it just wants to overlean everything and hang off everything, and I'm so used to the V13 and being able to do that. And this one just wants to go, no, refine your technique, figure out what you want to do, be precise with how you're going to lean and how you're going to move and how you're going to angle your body. I find especially, like, for instance, these tight corners, I used to be able to rely on the wheel a lot more to just put that in place and let it drive me through the corner. And now it's really about putting the wheel in place and leaning your body around the corner, you know, a little bit more. I used to be able to just let the wheel do the work, but you've got to get your body in the right spot, or you're over leaning to the front, the forward or back. You're over leaning it, you know, to one direction or the other if you haven't got your body in the right place. And it's so easy, I think, to, you know, get this wheel offline in a corner or in that tracks. In the trails or in these tight corners, you know, the wheel is just so ready to twitch over and give in. It's not a knobby tyre, so I'm a little bit... I'll turn around, I'll go this way. Yeah. I know that's okay. Thank you. So what I'm finding is when I'm doing this sort of stuff here, you know, I do just need to be a little bit more precise with how I'm putting the wheel, how I'm landing, and do I really want to do this? I guess I haven't got time to get lost in the bushes. It's just so soft, this ground, this tyre torques up and just chews everything up. And then you're on your butt. And I'm trying to keep everything neat because I've got to go out. Yeah, so when you're throwing the wheel around these tight corners or around those tight little tracks or over a little boulder, if you land slightly crooked, the wheel just wants to sort of flick out. Whereas with the bigger tyre tread of the V13, you've got a bit more room for error when you land. I haven't quite got the technique of a 16-inch wheel so much. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Hot. Deep breathing. Don't even have the strength to mount you. I'm going to trolley handle. You know, I'm finding the pedal height not too bad. I've clipped it a few times. I haven't compared it to the V13. So I guess today was just starting to get to know the V14 again. Day 8. And still a lot to learn about this wheel. So I'm just getting to learn the wheel. Just things like the pedal clearance. Sometimes you forget what you're rolling on and you just go to roll over a boulder and it says, nope, you're not doing that. Not today. You're on the wrong wheel. So I just stiffened up the suspension a little bit. You know what? I don't know where I'm sitting with the clicks because I just did it by feel. I'm just sort of rolling, bouncing, feeling, twisting, rolling, bouncing, feeling, twisting, rolling, bouncing, twisting. Yeah, so with the power assist on board, this does feel really zippy. I need to get the LYNX and the V14 out to a car park, get them connected up to a darkness spot, and, you know, have a little look at what's happening, I guess. There's no point in me just saying, yeah, I think so, because I'm just in a different vibe each time I roll, and I'm trying different things. This is in the trails, or I don't trust the firmware to lean in yet, or I'm overpowering this because of my technique and pad placement perhaps. So they feel pretty similar. I don't know how the LYNX feels lighter. It just does. When I'm moving it around the garage is when I notice, right next to each other. And the LYNX feels a little bit lighter. Someone asked what's probably a better commuter wheel. That's also a bit of a tough mix, because you've really got the waterproofing of the V14, which is amazing, and you kind of need that with a commuter, I think. And then you've got, you know, only the range of about 70, 80 kilometres. You could fast charge, and that will get you out of trouble at work, but it might not have the range you need to commute. You've also got, you know, comfort-wise, it's a really comfortable wheel, absolutely. But the smaller tyre profile isn't as comfortable as the 20-inch on the LYNX. So if I was going to commute, I would really want probably, you know, the 20-inch. The 18-inch I commuted on for a long time, and that was fine. This would be fine, but it is also a little bit more twitchy. So, you know, when you just want to sort of sit down, you've had a long day at work, this still takes a bit more work, I think, in the legs and the hips to just keep it planted and keep it where you want. So they're all different. I really can at least start to appreciate that now, you know, more than I could with just one wheel, two wheels. Now that I can go from the 22 to this up to the 20, you know, the 22-inch is a massive truck. It's amazing. I love it for what it is. It is huge. You really need to experience a V13 and not just roll on it once or even for a month. But 6 months in is when you hit that sweet spot and you're like, damn. And there's no other ride like that. You know, and that's a great thing for me to have experienced, and I still love it. I miss it. So I'm going to be back on that as soon as I can. And then the 20-inch just felt plush. You know, it felt like it's not, I don't know if it's a sports car is the right thing. It definitely felt like my upper class vehicle for some reason. It's just the ride and the suspension and the look and the feel and the power and the whole praise that it's getting. It's just a joy to own that. And I want to ride it, but I also want to keep it beautiful and perfect. Whereas that's the first wheel I think I've felt a bit like that. All my other ones were like tools, just used. You know, I just wanted to use them for the jobs that I bought them. But that one's a bit of a trophy horse so far. But I just, yeah. So I bought the LYNX kit for that. That's on the way. I've gone with a nice hot pink. Delicious. I've been umming and ahhing about the colour choice, and I just wanted to add a bit of flair for this new riding season. So that's me there. And that'll be out soon. Thanks so much to Grizzler. I'll shout them out again. 5% discount if you use my code BACK5. GrizzlerPad's website. They're amazing. They're just, you know, I'll do a video soon. I'm going to mix a few different pads up on different wheels and just sort of show people how the sizes compare on the different wheels if you need to make those choices in pads. Again, massive shout out to E-RIDERZ, massive shout out to INMOTION for helping me get this wheel all sorted and getting the firmware sorted and making these cool toys and bringing them into the country for us to play on. I'll see you all next time for another video. This was just a little smash in the trails and I had a ball, so I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you again for another video really soon. Bye for now.